This is another tool that you can use to curate your tweets and your retweets for the COMM 233 participation tweet assignment. Personally, I like this one better. It's simpler to use. It's not as pretty, but I like it because it's really quick, and it's nice for the person who wants to look at them. I use this a lot for events where I want to collect a bunch of tweets and I want to put them in a graphical type interface, and I can embed it right into the client's website. So this is a tool that would be good for you to learn in the field of communications anyways. The first thing you're going to need to do is sign up. You click here, and then again, just like Padlet, you can sign in with your student email through Google. Or if you want to use your personal email, you can use that as well. Now, the other thing I like about Wakelet is it gives you the opportunity to make your Wakelet board private so that the person has to have the link to see it. So it gives you another level of security than Padlet does. So I'm going to go back because I already have an account, and I'm just going to log in here. The first thing you'll see is start a new collection. So I'm going to click that, and your title is going to be COMM 233 tweets, and description will be your full name, your first name and your last name. Now you'll see this green plus sign. You have two options. You can click tweets and you can actually add them this way. However, and you can click by user or by the hashtag. So if you click COMM 233, if you type in hashtag COMM 233 FA19, you will see all the tweets that were hashtagged with that. However, you want to see your own tweets. Now, if you have only used Twitter for this class, that's all you're going to see, right? So you can use this feature. And you click user and you type in whatever your Twitter username is, and all your tweets will come up. So for me, it's pulling the last 49. Now, not all mine are related to COMM 233. So I don't want to use this this way. I'm going to do it a different method. I'm going to go and open Twitter in another tab. And if I scroll up to the top here, I'm a little ahead of you. If you look up here at the top, this is what I put into the search field. I used the class hashtag, and then I only want to see tweets from me or retweets from me. So I use from, in parentheses, from : with M. Schultz, which is my Twitter handle. And that will just bring up the tweets that I did for the class. And the other thing is I'm going to click latest because that will put the most recent one at the top, and I can scroll to the bottom and find the first ones I did. Now, some of the tweets that I've done really were more for the class in general, for your general knowledge, not necessarily related to the topic of the week. So I'm going to skip those. All right, so here's one that I did on August 29th, right at the very first week. And we were talking about media perspectives and dysfunctional surveillance. And I found this article that basically talked about message boards and how when it's user-generated content, there's really no gatekeeper to prevent things from being posted. And things come out so quickly that perhaps they're not really telling the real story, which is sort of what happened with the Epstein murders. So there's a link here to a story about it, as well as there's a story here that was in my original tweet that was, I'm going to click it here so you can see it. The Economist talked about conspiracy theories. So my retweet, let me go back, was an article in The Atlantic that talked about how conspiracy theorists will never believe the official Epstein story, and a lot of that is because of dysfunctional surveillance. And I explained that in my retweet here. According to this article, within hours, it was trending on Twitter. Okay, so I explained that. What you need to know here is this icon right here is what you need to copy the link to this particular tweet and retweet. You're going to see copy link to tweet, and it copies it to your clipboard. I'm going to go back to the tab for my Wakelet, and I'm going to click here, and it defaults to paste URL, and I'm just going to paste that in there, and it will propagate and fill it in there. There it is right there. There's the retweet, there's the original tweet. Now I want to be able to organize these a little bit. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add text that just says tweets. And so it stands out a little bit. I'm either going to make it bold, but what I'm going to do is make it H2, which is header 2, which makes it bold automatically and larger. All right, so that's at the top. And actually, that's a retweet. So I'm going to add another one here. And I'm going to add text. And I'm actually going to call it retweets with comments and link, because it should have a link to somewhere else that actually adds a little bit to the original tweet. Again, I'm going to make this an H2. I'm going to save it. Now I can move things around. You can hold your mouse over and you can actually drag and drop things. And we'll do that last. The easiest thing is we're going to hit this easy reorder mode. But for now, I just want to get things in here. So back to my, I'm going to actually, I guess I can. I was going to move this up a little bit so you can see my tabs up here. I'm going to close the Epstein story. So I have Twitter open here, and then I have Wakelet open here. So my next tweet I wanted to use, here's one for uses and gratifications. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to Wakelet, and I'm going to click the green circle with the plus, which defaults to paste URL. I'm going to paste that in. It fills it in. And I'm going to save, because I've noticed within the last few weeks that Wakelet, sometimes you'll load a URL and it just spins and spins and spins. And you want to save it or you will lose everything. So please save often. Once you do that, just click Edit Collection and it'll go right back to the editing mode for you. Here's my favorite, my Saturday Night Live. Copied it to the clipboard. Now see, it's just spinning here. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm going to go to the bottom. I'm going to click here. I'm going to paste it in. Okay. And I want to find another retweet. Oh, I just did. No, I'm not going to do all the required ones. I just wanted to show you how to do these. Here's a retweet. I just did this today because this is the Supreme Court is going to go into its fall session, and some of the topics it's going to review are very controversial, and I want us as a class to really pay attention. One of those is DACA, and if they'll reverse the DREAM Act. And I certainly hope not, because I know there's a lot of students at Cal State Fullerton that will be affected by that. So with that said, I'm going to click the link, copy it, and I'm going to paste that in. All right, now if I was finished and I had my required number of tweets and retweets, and I'm ready to get this to send it to the link to my professor, I'm going to select Easy Reorder Mode, and I'm going to move the tweets up under tweets. Like this was a retweet, this was a tweet, this was a tweet, this was a retweet, I believe. I can't remember, to be honest. I'm going to uncheck this because I need to check it. That was a tweet, that was a tweet, that was a retweet, that was a retweet. Anyways, you get to kind of see, and also this took away my H2. See what I mean? Sometimes it does wacky things. But now it should be exactly what I want. Save and exit. And there you have it. Now, up here where you see, click Edit Collection. And right now it's private, meaning only you can see it. You want to make it what's called unlisted. Make sure you do that or I won't be able to see it and I won't be able to grade you. So then save and exit. Then you want to click this share. You want to click share and you want to copy that link. And then you want to go into Titanium and you want to add that link. So I'm going to pause this quickly and I'm going to show you how to do that. So here we are in Titanium in the class, in the portal. I want to go to week 8 and you're going to see the link for participation tweets. You click that, you click edit submission. Now I've done the Padlet already. So I'm going to just move down a line. You, of course, will only have one hyperlink. Now, you can just paste that link in there, but that doesn't do me any good because I want to be able to just click on it and see it. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to select this link icon. And it says enter a URL, and I'm going to paste that in there. I'm also going to select open in a new window. Okay? Save changes. That's it, you're done. You can, but make sure you make sure you hit the submit for grading and confirm that you want to send that. And that's it. So if you have any questions, please shoot me an email. I hope this was simple enough to explain it to you. So again, you can use Wakelet or you can use Padlet, and the videos for both of those are available in Titanium.